What's up, everybody? What's up, Club fam? Hope you're all doing well. Bom dia, as they say here in Brazil. I wanted to check in with you. I'm kind of enjoying these little walk and talks that we've been doing. So I think maybe we'll just call it that, a walk and talk. It's a little walk that I do on my way to office, on the way to the office every day after the gym. And so there's a couple things that I wanted to check in with you about. There's a lot going on, and I think that it's super important to be addressed and bring to your attention if you're actually serious about being in this business. Before I get into that, though, I want to make sure for those that wanted to see it, we're able to get the recording to the testimonial that I did with Emil yesterday. Emil billed $81K since joining the program in February. He's been in for about 2.5 months, which is absolutely incredible. And he actually billed all of that $81K within the course of about 4 weeks. And he's on track to do $1 million this year, which is awesome, after struggling for about a year on his own and through another program. So super, super awesome. I highly recommend you check that out if you haven't. A couple other things I wanted to check in with you about. Number one being, recruiting is a bit of a commodity, meaning that it's a pretty well-known service in the United States. People know what it is. There's not a lot of education that needs to be done around it. By and large, the way that you recruit is more or less the same. The pricing is well-known. The commercial terms are pretty standard. And so it's a bit of a commodity. Now, what does that mean for us as business owners? Well, what that means is that in order for us to actually stand out and differentiate from everybody else doing the same exact thing, charging the exact same rates, etc., we've got to have an edge in literally everything that we do. Has to happen. If you don't have that edge, you're just like everyone else, which, when things are good, candidly, when things are good, when the economy is pumping, everybody's hiring, there's no headwinds that you have to navigate, and some industries are suffering while others are crushing it. If everybody's winning, then it's okay. You don't really need an edge. You can kind of ride the wave and make money, and you're probably not going to make a crap load of money, but you're going to make some money. But the problem is that when things inevitably become turbulent, kind of like the situation that our economy is in now, when things become turbulent, those folks who are just like everybody else, doing the exact same thing as everybody else, those folks fail. They don't get the contracts, they don't make the placements, they slip through the cracks because they're just like everybody else. And the ones who win are the folks that have an edge, that do things a little different, that have some secret sauce, that bring a little something extra to the game. And the reason that is because with that edge, the output of that, what you're delivering to your client, is additional value that they're not getting from other places and other people. And so you absolutely have to have it. You just do. You have to have it in every stage of the game, in your process, and how you make money in this business. From the technology that you use, to the markets that you target, to the messaging that you're using to target those markets, to the channels that you're using to source candidates, to the way that you present candidates, to the way that you facilitate your client's interview process, everything. It's got to be different. And so ultimately, that's what's going to sustain you through turbulent times right now. And if you don't have it, what's going to be what washes you out from going from owning a firm that was making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year or two ago to a nothing burger. I'm seeing it, talking to people every day that are in that boat. So you got to have that. That needs to be on your radar. If it's not, you are screwed. If you're someone out there who, has really crushed it with 1 or 2 house accounts, and you've been riding that wave, man, you need to get in action. I'm looking right at you. You need to get into action, because that is going to run out at some point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's coming. I guarantee it. You're playing with fire. You're flying too close to the sun. So I wanted to bring that to you. Another thing that I wanted to bring out, kind of out in the club group, another jobs report was released yesterday. Not to toot our own horn, but man, we have been dead nuts on where the money is and where the money isn't so far this year. And grateful that we've had that insight. Glad that the folks that have listened to that insight and that analysis have taken action against it. Sorry, I'm sweating, but it's hot here. Are winning. But you need to be able to interpret that as a business owner in this thing, especially in times like this. There are winners and there are losers. And if your strategy is just to continue to do what worked in 2021, 2020, 22, last year, ain't gonna get it done. It's not. So yeah, I'm gonna be going in our mastermind and elite groups later this week. I'm gonna be giving my monthly analysis on path forward. So yeah, you need to be paying attention to that. You need to know how to interpret that information. You need to know how to take that information after you interpret it and create a plan of action to execute against. Has to happen. Finally, this Friday, I'm going to be going live for our weekly AMA. I'm going to be going in detail on the 3 pillars of the critical path to consistent and stable cash flow in the recruitment industry. And then I'll be taking questions. Really hope to see all of you there. If you're interested in learning more about our program and you're tired of struggling to figure it out on your own, losing money, potentially going out of business, and you want the answers to the test, come and get it. They're right here. They're staring you right in the face. We got the juice. The people that are following our plan, that are executing our strategy, myself included, are winning, okay? So come on in. Let's get it rolling. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let's go. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.